If you have never had quail eggs, you are definitely missing out. So this past March, I actually done an experiment with chicken eggs, and I figured out that there is another method that can be used for preserving eggs. And it is canning hard-boiled eggs in a salt brine. I did this with chicken eggs. I tasted them 2 weeks after canning, and they were just as fresh as the day that I put them in the jar. So today I'm going to do that same method with quail eggs. Right now I'm doing the water test on them to see which ones flow and which ones sink to the bottom. If you don't know about this test, if you put eggs, quail eggs, chicken eggs, duck eggs, in a tub of water, you can see that there's 2 of them that are floating. Those 2 are bad. They're way too old and can't be used safely anyway. The rest of them have sunk to the bottom, which means that they're still good and edible. They're still good for human consumption. After I tested them, I put them in a big stock pot and filled it full of water and boiled them just like you would regular hard-boiled eggs for about 3 to 5 minutes. And of course we peeled them, and that's perfect little job for little hands.
Oh,
Go ahead, keep going. Keep going till you get the whole thing peeled. For whatever reason, I wasn't able to get the canning process on video, but if you've seen any of my other videos, then you kind of know how we do it. When I canned these eggs, I used the half-pint jelly jars. Put the eggs in after we peeled and rinsed them. And for that size jar, I used 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt.
I got it.
And filled it with tap water up until the 1-inch headspace. We then wiped the rims, put the lids on, and processed them in a water bath for 1 hour. These eggs will be salty, just mildly salty, but if you're anything like me, that's definitely not a problem for hard-boiled eggs. But they will taste just as fresh as the day you put them in there. As you can see, the peeling job wasn't perfect, but I have yet to meet anyone who can do a perfect peeling job. So there's a way of preserving eggs that doesn't require scrambling and dehydrating or adding lime or any of that stuff. So let us know if you end up trying this method and if it works for you. See you next time.